Hey everyone, it's Coach Kelly. Just wanted to touch base with everybody before the summer. I know we had the parent meeting scheduled today when this thing's going to get uploaded on May 23rd, but still learning the ins and outs of the testing here at Sylvan Hills and kind of the summer schedule and all the schedule that leads up to the summer. So we pushed that back. We're going to have a parent meeting later in the summer, closer to fall camp, so it'll be late July before we're able to get together and have a parent meeting. But we'll definitely get the date and time to you for that. But I want to touch again on summer schedule, the other things that we have going on with the program and how we're going to move forward towards the 2025 season. It's going to have a quick overview of what our schedule is going to look like in June. And June 4th, got a team camp at Valonia. And this camp's going to start at 8:30, but we need everybody to fill out at 7:30. So 7:30 is going to be the time. And, of course, our position coaches are going to get in touch with the players and make sure that they understand when to be there. And we'll travel to Valonia, get there probably about 8:15, warm up, start playing about 8:30, and go for about 2 hours, and we'll be back at some point, hopefully before noon. It's be a really fun day. It's really a chance to get out there and play another team after going through spring ball, which spring ball was awesome. Got a lot better throughout the practices that we were able to get in, and we're excited to go over to Valonia and play some other teams. And then on June 5th and 6th, so right here 5th and 6th, it'll be the next 2 days after the team camp. We're going to have a kids camp, and we'll put a link in the description where you can advertise this if you know some friends or anybody that's looking to get any kids that are going in second all the way through 6th grade into this camp. It's $45 a camper, and we're going to have our seniors come and help out with this camp. And, of course, our coaches will get in touch with the guys that we need for this camp, and it'll be from 8 in the morning until about 11 as far as what we need those guys, and really just a chance to give back to some of the younger campers and some young athletes in the Sherwood area. It's a really fun couple days for our guys. The next couple things that we're really going to talk about, June 10th and 19th. Those are 7-on-7s. On June 10th, we're going to go to Benton. Not sure exactly when we're going to leave because I don't know exactly when we're going to play first, but we'll get that out to everybody. Then June 19th, going to Greenbrier for a 7-on-7. So those are important days where we can go compete against other teams. So that'll be all the skill guys. We'll make that trip to Benton on the 10th and then Greenbrier on the 19th, and probably going to be a full-day thing. So we'll be gone probably pretty early and come back sometime in the afternoon. And that'll just be the skill guys. Everybody else, so if you're looking at June 10th, 12th, 17th, and 19th. So that's Tuesdays and Thursdays before the dead period after that first week in June where we have workouts. And those workouts go from 9 until about 10:30. And, of course, on the 10th and the 19th when we're going to 7-on-7, it'll be everybody that's not going to 7-on-7 will do those workouts, and they'll be done at 10:30. On the 12th and 17th, everybody will be there for those workouts, and really encourage you guys to make it. These are not mandatory, they're voluntary, but obviously if you're in town, we'd love for you to be there and get better. We're going to work football, we're going to get ready for our 7-on-7s and things like that. So really big days there in June, not just a ton, but whenever we do have stuff, we need guys to be there, and as parents, we need you guys to push them to be there for those days so we continue to work into shape with all that. And like we talked about in our earlier video, June, we want to let the kids be kids. It's the start of summer. Let them get out. We still want to stay active, make sure they're working, doing different things as far as getting outside, maybe even playing basketball, finding some ways to lift and things like that. But in June, we want them to be kids, and that's the time for vacations and stuff like that. And when we get back in July, it's really hitting the ground running. Here are all the dates in July. Again, it's 4 straight weeks. We're going to go Monday through Thursday, 8 o'clock to 10 at the latest. And we have team camps on the 9th, 15th, 23rd. Those are days it's going to be a little bit later. So the 9th, we have planned at BB. Not sure. That may end up changing because BB is going to get a new head coach. 15th, we're actually going to Pulaski Academy, and then the 23rd going to Greenbrier. So those days will be a little bit later, but all the rest of them, 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock, these are mandatory. These are ones that if you miss, there's going to be some makeup for it. So this is when we're really getting going. And all this is 4 weeks with 4 days in it. And right there, we're going to roll right into camp, getting ready for the season. So we really need everybody there those days locked in so we can be ready physically and mentally for those first weeks. We did have a couple questions about communication and the way that we're going to communicate, putting a lot of emphasis on the players being able to communicate what's going on, send stuff home, hoping that they get it to you. And, of course, position coaches are going to be integral. We are still hiring a couple position coaches. They're going to get in touch with those players and you throughout the summer to make sure that we're on the same page. But the position coaches should be in touch with you in the next week or two. And then, of course, we're going to have a group me, which all group me is just going to be a blanket message that will send you base information for when things are, what you need to know, and all that. But really, we want to put a little emphasis on the players being able to communicate and let everybody understand what the expectations are and when they're supposed to be where. And then, of course, position coaches are going to do a great job this summer reaching out to you and touching base. And then, of course, that group me. So here's the QR code. If you want to scan it, this thing will get you into the group me. You'll be able to get on that list where you get all the messages, all the updates throughout the year. So if you are a parent, scan this QR code, easy way to get onto the group me so you can get reminders and messages from the coaches that'll help you understand what the kids are supposed to be doing and where they're supposed to be throughout the summer and throughout the year. Next thing I want to touch on is just our Textathon. It's going on right now for about the next 25 days, and your son should have a app where they're sending out text messages, raising money. All the money that gets put into this Textathon goes straight back to the kids. The way that we're able to feed those guys Uncrustables and protein bars and all that stuff, it all comes out of this fund. So if you could help us out, get their link, put it out there on Facebook, wherever, and that would help us out a ton. That's the biggest way that you can help, because all that money is going to go right back to the program, right back to the kids, and how we're able to feed them through the year. So just want to make sure that everybody was aware. We do have a Textathon going on. It started last Wednesday on the 21st, and any share and all that stuff goes back to the program. Of course, all the students that are competing for it, whenever they get to a certain amount, they'll get gift cards and different prizes. So we really appreciate your help with that. And make sure you get in touch with one of the coaches if you have any questions about what to do for the Textathon. Just a few more informational things. We do have our field turf going in. It's basically a construction site up on the field. So every time that we come to the field house to work out or anything in June, hopefully in July, it's open where we can come up top. But in June, we need to have everybody dropped off down at the bottom or the indoor, just to stay away from all the heavy equipment and stuff that's going to be working up top to get the new turf installed and everything. But, man, I really appreciate you guys watching this. And, of course, our position coaches are going to be in touch with you. If they're not, send me an email or get in touch with one of the other coaches, and we'll get in touch with you and make sure that we're all on the same page for what's going to be an awesome summer. First summer here for me, so I'm excited about it. Really had a great first semester, and now we're rolling into the summer. Going to be really fun. Our guys have put in a lot of work for spring ball and have gotten a ton better. Here at Sylvan Hills, I think we're building something special, and it's going to take all of us to get it done this year where we can fulfill our full potential and get where we want to go as a program. But anyway, appreciate you as a parent, guardian. I know there's a lot that goes into it. We can't thank you enough for allowing us a chance to help your son grow as a football player and a man. But we'll see all you guys this summer.